Yo, what's good people, and welcome back to yet another video on the channel. This week we're going to change it up a little bit, do a little bit of UK drill, show you the process that I'd go through that. And yeah, if you like the sound of this, and stick around and I'll show you the process that I took to make this beat. And if you ain't already, follow my Instagram that's on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe and like down below, comment. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing I did was this chord progression that was like a pad from Analog Lab. It sounds like this. And with that, it's like a heavy synth layered with like a string. And then I added this filter effect just to give it like a random rhythm. Then I added a reverb and just EQ out some lows. Then I added this studio grand, retro grand from Addictive Keys. I tried to keep it as simple as possible because I wanted the drums to drive the whole beat. I used the same chords as the last pad, but I just strummed it a little bit. And then with that, I half-timed it and put this sketch cassette on just to give it like a nice chorus effect. Then EQ'd out the lows and then just added this delay. I wanted it quite a stereo delay, so it's quite wider. Then next I found these vocals and splice that sound like this. Then with that I put this halftime on. Then I filtered out a lot of high end and low end just to make it really sit and drowned out in the background. Then I used a reverb just to make it a little bit more airy and just like a spatial effect. And then just another ping pong delay that goes left to right. That was it for the sample. I didn't do too much. I wanted to be quite simple with this. And that's how it sounds together. Then for a bridge section, I put in these strings that were just the same keys as the first, and then just did an accent key at the end with this like glass hit, so it sounds like this. And for the strings, I just half-timed it, threw on this spaced out effect to give it like a reverse texture, it gives it a cool effect. Then just took out loads of highs and lows, basically because I wanted it to sit really minimal in the background, didn't want it to override the strings and pads that was already there. Then when the glass hit, I just put a cassette on it and just filtered out some loads of lows and a bit of highs again. Then I added on a delay that panned quite a lot and just give it more space in the beat. So after I had all them melodies, I didn't want to make it too complex, so I went straight into the drums. I started with the 808 that sounds like this. And as with drill, you can hear the high octaves in the 808s go up and down. It's a sort of bounce that it gives. Then I added just a standard hi-hat. Just a general drill hi-hat pattern. Then I added a rim, a stick, a shaker, this washier sound that sounds like this, and a perk that sounds like this. Has like a reverse feel into it. This is how all them sound. Then I added this two-step triangle sound that was just like a regular hi-hat, but I brought it really down and just phased out a little bit of the note. You can hardly hear it, and it just sounds like a little bit of like a bell, like a siren sound. And for the kick, it was pretty basic. I didn't want it hitting all the time. It sounds like this. And this is how the drums sound all together. Then throughout the beat, I cut the normal drums and just added a different 808 that sounds like this. Then for the melody, I cut the first two steps of each, the first and third bar that sounds like this. Then I had a pitch down version at the end, and I half-timed it throughout, just the normal version. And I added this effect that sounds like this, and you can hear the stutter in that. I did that by gross beating it and put on a 1/3 gate. Just takes it out a little bit, gives it like a stuttered effect, makes a better build up. So I'll play the start of the whole beat. Then I'll show you the other version with the different 808 at the end. And then I'll show you the stuttered version with the halftime version. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat as a whole. It's pretty simple, just has the drums really driving it, that 808, just up pitching and down pitching. It sounds so good. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, follow my Instagram page that'll be on the screen. Show me in the comments what you'd like to see next, and I'm out.